So hi guys, today it's 29th July. I'm going to university. I have an exam today of international economics. So I think it's gonna be a hell because the professor's just crazy and he has also failed the last class. Yeah, I mean he failed the whole class, and even the university is crazy because just 1 week before they are informing us that you have an exam of international economics which was supposed to happen next semester, but they aren't gonna allow it. And I don't think it's ethical because to have 3 exams continuously and all of them are presentations or viva, I think that's just horrible. So let's hope I pass. After this exam, I'm gonna go and watch Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's gonna be amazing because it's releasing 2 days early in Germany. To be honest, for a movie fan like me, this is just wonderful. So, fuck, that was my tram. So, I missed the tram. I'll have to wait for another 10 to 15 minutes. I'll show you the view. Yep. So I just showed you the view. It's quite okay for me, to be honest. Yeah. And there's also a theory that at the end of this trailer of Spider-Man, they're gonna attach the trailer of Avengers Doomsday, the trailer to, yeah. So let's hope they do that.
तेरा बारी जा गाने सावे
Guys, I've just given my international economics exam. It was an interview based exam, so the best part is I am the only one in my class who has managed to pass this subject, and every single student has failed. That's kinda amazing. I mean, so what happened was the professor was taking interview of every single student for the research paper that they submitted. So he took everyone's interview and everyone got really puzzled. Even I got puzzled sometimes. So when it came my turn, so he had taken our interview twice earlier too. So nobody could pass. But it was also at an unconventional time because we already had exams going on and it was hell. Even now we have exams, but it's fine. So what happened was he took my interview and I managed to pass it. I knew everything, and the best part, I didn't even study. I didn't even study that paper for 1 minute and I passed it. So everyone was shocked. So that's one of the things. Then my professor asked me how did I even do this. So I told him last time when we did this interview, so I still remembered all the errors I made and I had them subconsciously stored and subconsciously processed. So he was amazed that how the fuck can you do that. So I was like that it's very easy for me, it's my natural response for everything. So after that he just was in a lot of shock. Then that's it. Then I went with him to post office. He had to post some kind of letter. Then we talked and he was like, man, you are just amazing. Like you don't even study, you just go watch movies while your brain makes sure you pass the exam. So I was like, yeah, that's the benefit I have. I mean, I'm not very great physically, I may not have so many attributes, but my brain is something that I'm very proud of. So that was quite amazing. Now I'll head back home. Then I'll maybe take some rest. Then I'll go to watch Spider-Man Brand New Day, and after the movie I'll tell you my honest opinion. Alright, so goodbye. So hi guys, finally it's 6:30 p.m. Right now I just left my home. I'm going to watch Spider-Man Brand New Day. The show's about to start in an hour, so let's make it as fast as possible. I'll also show you the surroundings, and if I get the permission to record inside, maybe the posters too. But I definitely I'll upload the photos, and I'll also tell you the story of No Way Home, 16 December 2021. It's an amazing story. Maybe not today, I won't record it. By tomorrow, I'll maybe do it because it will be, I guess, 10:30 when the show ends, and I have a presentation in Leipzig tomorrow. So I'm technically screwed. Alright, guys. See, that's my view. That's Germany, guys. That's Germany. Alright, so signing off for now. Goodbye. So, hi, guys. I just came back from watching Spider Man Brand New Day. I'm on my way back home. It's right now, it's 10:30, I guess, more than 10:30. Oh, it's a hell. Look how dark it is. Fuck. Oh, wait, fuck. To be honest, it was an amazing experience to watch this amazing movie. I mean, I went to watch Spider-Man movie. How much? Maybe roughly 5.5 years. I mean, the most amazing movie ever. I mean, No Way Home felt more like an and superhero. No, not that. No Way Home felt more like a superhero movie, but this one didn't feel so much superhero to me. It felt more like a Spider-Man movie, but a different kind because it was very funny. It was very quite modern, to be honest. Of course, there's development, and and the scenes were pretty great. I mean, some of the scenes made me emotional too. Yeah, so that's quite great. All right, so I'll also post the review. Maybe not today, but very soon, and it will be clipped to this vlog. All right, goodbye. So, hi guys, today right now it's 31st July 2026. So, it's been almost 2 days since I watched Spider Man Brand New Home. So, here's my honest review. I'm sorry the review is quite late because I had my exam and I was a bit busy. So, the movie was really amazing. It had a lot of action scenes and it really felt more like a typical like a more American movie, a typical American movie, not a superhero movie, because it was very funny. It had those wonderful jokes, so I really loved it. And as for the post credit, I think it was quite short, but for me, I think it will be essentially in Doomsday, and I think the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is returning again, hopefully. To be honest, I expected that they'll definitely show us the trailer 2 of Doomsday, but Marvel had different plans. Even that is fine. So, now comes the story of 16 December 2021. That was my first time going for a movie alone. It was Spider Man No Way Home. And honestly, guys, it was amazing. I still remember I had a pretty good argument from to my mother about that I'll go for a movie. She said no, and I said yeah, I'll go. I mean, it was quite big for me. So we had quite an argument, but I still appreciate her because on the day when the movie was released, she woke me up at, I guess, 4 a.m. in the morning, and she told me that if you want to go for the movie, you can go now. So I had some money, so I just woke up early. I got ready very quickly. It, I think it came. I took me 2 hours to ready because it was winter time and I was also quite sick. So I got ready by 6 a.m. in the morning. Then I left my home. I still remember it was in Delhi there was some kind of protest going on of farmers, so it was quite hard for me to go there because some of the places were still blocked. So it took me a very long time to reach to the metro station. It took me, I guess, more than 1.5 hour. So I reached to the metro station and I took the metro to CP. Then I reached there. I still remember the movie show. It was at 9 a.m. in the morning, and I was there early. I waited, and I was the only one who wanted to buy the ticket in cash because at that time my parents didn't have the online means. They didn't even get their accounts activated, so I had to rush to get it. So I got the ticket, then I got in, and guys, it was amazing because there were all of the decorations of Spider-Man No Way Home, and there were posters, and I'll definitely add all the clips to it. So then when I entered, then there were a lot of people, and it was quite surprising because it was still post-COVID era, so people were very cautious about that. So I think it was quite big for that time that so many people still came to watch a movie. Then I entered the cinema hall. Then the movie started, and you won't believe that even the staff of the cinema hall, even they came in to watch the movie because it was such a big deal. Because everyone was excited to see Toby and Andrew, and I still remember that there were no seats in the hall, so those guys actually sat on floor. So it was quite emotional for me because how many people still love Spider-Man, how much it means to them. So then what happened was it came to interval. Those guys actually went out and started their jobs. So it was quite a grown-up experience, but it felt really emotional that these guys can't even enjoy the movie properly, so they were just doing everything very quickly, and those guys even stopped taking any kind of booking or any kind of calls for their movement because it was quite special. And for me it was also because I was just, I guess, 4 years old since I started watching Spider-Man. So it was wonderful. uh, Obviously, like everyone, Toby was the first Spider-Man that I have ever watched. So I just got emotional during the No Way Home, and it was really a very big moment for me. So then movie ended, and I just started crying when movie ended because um, nobody remembers the new Tom Holland's Peter anymore. So this movie, Brand New Day, kind of gives that more look into how he prefers being Spider-Man over Peter Parker, how he has somewhere lost himself because he's alone. So that's the thing. And in Brand New Day, I guess I really got emotional to some of the things they did, like when MJ told Peter that she really isn't the girl anymore he loved. So it was very emotional that she actually said that the girl he loved just doesn't exist anymore. So I could sense the loneliness in Peter's eye, a sign that he has lost every kind of hope he had. So that was quite heavy. And another scene was when Aunt May said to CD Singh that there are a lot of special kids like you, but the people who love you won't love you because you're special. They'll love you because you're you. So that's something that had a really big impact because even in my life, I faced some of the issues according to that. So, so let's continue to the No Way Home movie. Yep. So when I left the theater, I went to Starbucks. It was my second time Starbucks because during that era, I just started getting out of my home. I got a bit of freedom. So it was my second time that I went to Starbucks. I drank one of my favorite beverages. It was Crunchy Red Hat Mocha Frappuccino. Starbucks doesn't really make them now, but it's my favorite. If I ever get a chance, I'll drink it. Like from 2021 to 2024, I drank it every time, every Christmas season. It was mandatory. So after I drank it, I went back home. I still remember during the time of afternoon, it got really hot in New Delhi, even in December. So I took the metro, went to Azadpur, then I took a bus, then I started to then I waited a lot, then I got a bus, then I just came back home, and it was a hell because it was very hot and it was a non-AC bus. So somehow I made it home. I was really tired, but as you know, I was a school student at that time. I was 13. I was in my ninth class, so I had those one of those cheesy tuitions like science and maths. Horrible thing. So I went to those tuition classes, and I was completely tired, but still I had to attend that because I promised my mother that if I go out, watch the movie, or even attend classes in CP, so I'll have to go to these tuitions on weekdays. So even after being completely tired and sleep deprived, I still went there, attended the classes, and it was amazing because I actually uploaded all those photos um, all those photos on WhatsApp status, Facebook, and Instagram. So my friends there, like my colleagues there, were so excited because they just wanted to know one thing, that are Toby and Andrew there? Are they coming back? And that was the most fun part. I didn't give them answers. I said no spoilers. So after it was done, I had to hide that because that was the main part of the movie. So I hid that. Then what happened was something unthinkable after, because those guys actually said to me that, bro, we'll go maybe after 1 week or 2 week when their parents get off from their job, or for some of them it was when tickets get a bit cheaper. So I was like, okay, yeah, I understand. So what happened was, these guys actually got really unlucky because maybe 1 or 2 weeks after that, Delhi got into a lockdown, and all of the theaters were closed, I guess, for maybe 1 to 2 months. So those guys actually cried because they didn't get to witness. So by then they got to know online, they got to know that Toby and Andrew are there, but they didn't even get to witness that kind of greatness. So that's the day I made a rule that if I ever want to watch a movie, I'll watch it on the release day. I don't care if I have to give up any kind of exam, if I have to go after my exam, if I have to run for it, I don't care. Even the day I went to watch The Brand New Day, I had an exam. When I went to watch Avatar Fire and Ash, I had an exam of, I guess, comparative hotel management. It was quite horrible. So even before that, I still remember I went to watch Batman while I was giving my ninth class papers. After my paper ended, when I was in my 10th class, that was the only time that I felt I missed a movie because of my board exams. My folks didn't allow me to go anywhere, so I had to miss Demon Slayer. It was very emotional for me. When my exams ended, the movie was no longer in IMAX, so I just skipped it. It was Swordsmith Village arc. But after that, even better things happened. I went to watch Hashira Training Arc and Infinity Castle on the first day. So, and I still remember that was all okay. But my favorite was Spider-Man No Way Home, and there was another Avatar Fire. Fire and Ash was something I watched in Germany. It was Avatar Way of Water. Way of Water was my favorite. And the fun fact was, Spider-Man No Way Home released in 16 December 2021, yeah. And Avatar Way of Water released on 16 December 2022. So that was the biggest fun fact. And on that day, I had some kind of bloody parents teachers meeting. So no, not on that day, on the next day after that, yeah. So on Friday, I just winged it. Like, I just said, that fuck off, I'm not coming. Even for my maths and science tuitions, I even told those guys that, bro, you can, even those teachers, that guys, you can fuck off, I'm not coming. It's Avatar Way of Water. I just love it. So I still remember I went to watch that movie. It was at 11 a.m. in the morning, and that was the movie which also gave me very amazing memories. After that, I still say that downfall of my life happened after that day, because after that day, coming to the present, I have cried a lot. Those are some different things, but that was a day that I still consider the most happiest day of my life. I went to watch the movie, then I had my favorite minestrone soup, then I had the Starbucks, my favorite drink. It was Christmas season, everywhere there were Christmas trees, so it was just mind blowing for me. After that, I didn't really go for a lot of movies, but there was one time in, I guess, on 18th February 2023, Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania got released. So for that, I had to lie to my parents. This is the first time that I'm committing this, that there's some kind of event for which I have to go. I lied to them and went to watch that movie because I really wanted to witness Kang after Loki season. So I really wanted to see that what are these guys gonna do with it. It was just mind blowing for me. Then for a long time I took a break. I didn't. So I love movies so much that it really helped me grow a lot. And I actually say that now that whatever I am right now, but is by watching a lot of movies, and I can't even tell you how many things I have cancelled just because I wanted to watch a movie. I cancelled a hangout with my culinary academy group just because I wanted to watch Mickey 17, and those guys said like this, bro, we are meeting for a hangout. Shouldn't we just go have some fun, play something rather than going for a movie? And I was like, no, because movies mean everything to me. Yeah, I actually told them that my relative died. I winged it. That because I had my priorities straightened out. So that was it, guys. That's it for today's vlog. I'm sorry it got a bit late. So let's end this.